Grand Rising, everyone. Welcome to another budget-friendly vegan meal prep vlog. Today we're going to be meal prepping some lemon pepper bowls, well, lemon pepper tofu bowls to be exact. So as you probably figured it out, it's going to be tofu, and then we're going to put some asparagus, some broccoli, and some rice, brown rice, all into a bowl and have that as our meal prep for the week. Now, this meal prep is going to be for two people. I do believe it is budget friendly. We're going to see how much we spend today on certain things that we need. Now, I already do have certain things like my rice and spices at home, but I can put in the description below how much you may spend if you have to get everything from scratch. We're also going to be whipping up some fruit cups for the week. I want to get back into making my fruit cups for my snacks. This meal prep is really good for someone who may be having problems with bloating, who is on a shred as well and want to maintain your muscle mass as a vegan. This is like one of those meals that you can eat while doing those two things. But without further ado, let's jump straight right into the video.
First Stop is one of my favorite stores to go to for organic and non-GMO options. Yes, they may be a little bit more pricier, but I definitely think it's worth it. So first things first, we're going to be picking up our organic baby broccoli. I know you see me grabbing this type of broccoli head. I did put it back when I realized it wasn't what I wanted and it wasn't organic. Okay. Just a pro tip, you are always able to tell if a vegetable or fruit is organic, not just by the price alone, but by looking at the size, looking at how it looks, okay? We also picked up some rainbow carrots, and then we moved on to the next store, which is Winn, Dixie. Okay, so my audio got messed up here, but what I was saying is that if you live in the US and you're having trouble finding seeded grapes, try your local Winn-Dixie. Usually they hide the seeded grapes in with the seedless grapes. But also, how I choose my seeded grapes is to first start by looking to see if there's any mold on them or if they look bad, okay? And then the second thing is to make sure they're big, round, and plump. I like to have more bigger grapes in my bag than smaller ones or smushy ones. I also like to make sure they're visually pleasing to look at for me, but that's more of a personal preference. Once I chose my grapes at Winn-Dixie, I moved on to look for some organic apples and mandarins. And then we went to see if we can find any organic mandarins here. Of course, we're always using our Yuka app, or we're looking up the name of the company, and we're looking for organic or non-GMO seals. If I'm unable to find any type of seal or verbiage on there specifically stating that it's non-GMO or that it's organic, I typically don't buy it because it means it's not. And the reason being is that some studies suggest that long-term exposures to pesticides are linked to health concerns like hormonal disruption, reproductive issues, neurological issues, and a lot of these things a lot of us experience and we think is random, but is linked to the things that we're eating.
So I'm here at Costco's where we picked up some organic whole tofu, which I'm going to make a video about that because there's a lot of controversy around tofu. We picked up some oat milk to go with our granola cereal and sometimes our smoothies. And then we picked up some blackberries to go with the fruit cups. And I want to say that's about it, and some paper towels. I was looking for some mandarins, but I have been unable to find some organic mandarins or oranges. So I think I might go back to Whole Foods probably tomorrow, not today. So we'll see. So we're starting with our fruit cups, which is apples, pineapples, blackberries, grapes, and it's supposed to include oranges or mandarins. Now, this is packed with enzymes and water content that aid in digestion and reduce bloating. Squeeze a little bit of lemon, not only to add zest, but to enhance the digestion and to keep the fruits fresh. Okay, here's our organic non-GMO tofu, which is a perfect foundation for building strength on a vegan diet. I will do a fact and myth video on soy on my Instagram page, but for now, we're going to focus on the process. We're going to be slicing it mindfully and aware of the texture and the smooth cuts. From here, we're going to take all of our cubical pieces or rectangular pieces and put them into a large bowl. We're going to add our organic avocado oil, or you can do grapeseed oil or olive oil if you wish. Add your lemon pepper seasoning.
black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. Now mix everything together, add a little bit of lemon juice, preheat the oven to 400 and allow this to marinate on the side. Now as we prepare our vegetables, I want us to appreciate their colors, their textures, and the nourishment that they bring. Remember that each chop and slice is deliberate. It's like a meditation. I know my chopping skills can use some work, but that's okay. We grow every day in every way, right? So we're going to peel our vegetables, make sure they're clean before you start peeling them. Then we're gonna chop them into thinly sliced pieces, or you can chop them into the little circles if you want. I did a little bit of both when it came to the carrots. Once you're done slicing the carrots, we're gonna place them on a baking pan. We're then gonna peel the leaves off of the baby broccoli and set them on the baking pan. I didn't show this part. We're gonna chop the ends off of our asparagus and set them on the baking pan as well. Now let's just appreciate how beautiful this looks. I can't wait to see how it tastes. We're gonna start by squeezing some lemon on top. Add our avocado oil. Add our black pepper. Add our natural sea salt. Once you mix all of that in, you're then going to prepare your second baking pan, which is going to be avocado oil. Pour your lemon pepper tofu on top. Now you can add a little bit more seasoning if you want. I chose to add a bit more of my lemon pepper seasoning as well as some paprika. Our oven is set at a mindful 400 degrees, which is perfect for roasting without rushing. So we're gonna allow this to roast for the next 30 to 45 minutes. We're gonna work on our brown rice.
A few inches later.
Okay, our tofu is done. It's golden brown. It looks delicious. Actually, it was. I took a few pieces, but our veggies are done. Our rice is cooked, and now this represents a pillar of our holistic approach to eating. You see, this meal won't only just satisfy your palate, but it'll fuel your body properly, especially for those of us that are on a vegan diet and we're looking to maintain muscle and reduce fat, okay? Also, make sure to check out the description below for more information. But apart from that, I'm wishing you guys peace, love, light, and healing. Thank you for spending some time with me in the kitchen today.